Hello, everybody. Today, I want to talk about an experience I had, a beautiful experience I had in San Francisco, my favorite city. 1972. I was a student then and always broke. You know how that goes. Working odd jobs, going to school and everything. But we had good friends who would help one another, taking care of each other. We did well. But best of all, we had this couple who ran the apartment house we lived in, Paul and Norina. Norina was basically the manager. She used to collect rent and she used to kind of take care of plumbing and, how would you say, get the handyman to come and fix all the problems, leaks and stuff like maintenance. She was very nice. And she and Paul, her husband, they both really admired international students. They said, oh, you guys come all the way from India or China or wherever and you come here to study in a foreign land. I would be scared to go to a foreign land. That's what she always used to say. So really took care of us in more ways than one. One Sunday morning, late morning, at about 11:30, there was a knock on the door. And I opened the door and it's Norina. She said, Jimmy, they used to call me Jimmy in San Francisco. I said, yeah, come in. He said, no, I'm just in a hurry. I just want to ask you, you like dogs, right? I said, yeah, I do like dogs because we had talked about dogs earlier. And she has a dog. She had a dog. Her name was Bug, a cute little dog. I don't like small dogs, but she was very cute. And she said, the lady number 8 downstairs, you know her? I said, yeah, I've met her a few times in the elevator and, she's very nice, sweet old lady. He said, yeah, that lady is not keeping well. So she needs her dog to go. She needs a dog walker, somebody who will walk her dog twice a day. And she said she will pay for it. I said, oh, of course. Yeah, I'm sure she will. He said, would you like to do that? I said, yeah, I could do that. I could do it once in the morning and once in the evening before I go to work. It's like 5 o'clock. She said, that'll be perfect, Well, let's go and meet her. So we go downstairs. I put on before that, of course, I tell her, excuse me a minute. I put on a nice shirt. I knew the lady was, very sophisticated. I seen her. So I put on a nicer shirt and went downstairs and met this woman. I have forgotten her name, unfortunately. Very beautiful old lady. She must be in her 70s. Frail, but very pretty. And she was sitting in a rocking chair. Typical, an old lady sitting in a rocking chair with a blanket thrown on her legs. And she said, oh, hello. Norina introduced me to her. And she said, oh, okay. Yeah, Norina has told me that you like dogs. My lady, the name of the dog is Lady, and she is very special, very gentle. So will you please take care of her? I said, oh, sure, it'll be my pleasure. So she said, Lady, and this beautiful creature walks into the room, and looks at her master. And she said, Lady, meet Jimmy. He's going to take you out. So she, as if she understood everything, she comes wagging her tail slowly and comes to me and stands like this. And so I kind of scratch her and we become friends instantly. I like dogs and I think dogs know that I like them. So we were friends right there. It was a beautiful Dalmatian, a she-dog. And so I said, when would you like me to take her out? He said, well, I normally take her out once in the morning, once in the evening. Time doesn't matter much, but it'll be nice if you took her out at about 8:39 and then again at about 5:30. I said, suits me fine. I might do that a little earlier because I need to go to work at about 5 in the evening. So she said, okay. done. So I said, lady, that was her name, the dog's name. I said, lady, you want to go for a walk? You should have seen her face. She was happy. Took the leash, put it on, and I told the lady, I said, don't worry about her. I'll take care of her. I'll just walk her around and everything. And I said, anything special I should know? She said, no, she's gentle. She will obey your commands, and, she'll take care of herself. You just need to be with her. I said, okay. So we go out. We went down the steps, just one flight of steps, and then we go out, and we go around the block. So there's actually 4 blocks. And she walks nice and easy, and so do I. It's San Francisco is hilly, so there are some slopes, some bad slopes, and some okay slopes. So, but we manage it well between the two of us. And we come back to the entrance of our apartment building, 830 Sutter Street. So I look at lady and I said, lady, you want to go for another round? And believe me, she looks at me and she just smiles. And her tail goes vroom, 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 vroom. I said, let's do it. So we go take another round all the way and come back. And I said, now we're going home. She said, fine. She just looks down, gets into the apartment building. We walk the stairs upstairs. I think dogs were not allowed to ride the elevators. I don't know. I didn't think of that. Just one's first floor, no problem. So we both walked up there, and I brought her back to her mistress. And I said, lady, behaved beautifully. She is a very well-behaved dog. She said, oh, yes, absolutely, And I'm so glad you are taking care of her, because I was very worried about her. Oh, okay, my pleasure. I did that for 3 days. On the 4th day, she told me that she's feeling well enough to take her out now. So said, you don't have to do it anymore. I said, you sure I can do it for 1 more day? Not because I wanted money, but it was such a pleasure walking the dog. He said, oh, no, that's fine. But I will never forget what you've done. How much do I pay you? I said, nah, I don't want any money. He said, you must be kidding. You have to have money. You spent your time. I said, yeah, but that was not spent time. That was a pleasure. I said, walking lady was a beautiful experience. I wouldn't want any money for it, So she said, nope, you have to have money. That was the deal, that you will walk my dog and I'll pay you for it. I said, well, no, but please don't. I don't need money. I'm very happy the way I am. So I just walked out. Next day, Lorena met me, in the lobby, and he said, Jimmy, you didn't take any money. That was a very nice gesture. She was very pleased with you, but she said she won't let you go at that. So she's going to get you something. I said, I don't need anything. Please tell her not to, because I don't want her to walk out and go to the store, and as it is, she's a frail old lady. He said, no, she will do something, I'm sure. And she did. A couple of days later, she knocked on my door. In those days, people knocked on the doors and walked in. They didn't have to call. Wasn't that wonderful? Back in early 70s, late 60s. So I opened the door and there she is. I said, oh, Mrs. Whatever her name was. She said, oh, here. She gives me a huge box of chocolate candies, as they call them in America. I said, look, he said, no, this is the least I can do for you. This is the least lady can thank you with. I said, oh, you didn't have to do that. She said, no, I had to. You wouldn't accept any money. So please have this and enjoy. I said, okay, thank you very graciously. And that was it. Couple of months later, we found out that the lady was very sick. So she had to be taken to a nursing home. She couldn't stay by herself. And I don't know what happened to lady. I asked Norina, and Norina said that, of course, dogs were not allowed at the nursing home, but I think the dog went to her nephew's house or something like that. I don't think she had her children of her own. So the lady went to a nephew of this woman. And but let me tell you one thing. That was a beautiful dog, lady, very gentle, beautiful. She almost smiled every time she was happy. I remember that. Wow, wonderful.